Hello everyone, welcome back to Take the Snap. I'm JJ, and in this episode I will be sharing with you my top 15 storylines to watch during NFL OTAs. Let's get into it. At number 15, I have the Bears' new offensive line. They redid the whole interior offensive line. They traded for guards Jonah Jackson and Joe Tooney and signed center Drew Dolman. So the offensive line is going to be completely different. I mean, Caleb Williams was the most sacked quarterback in the league last season. I like what the Bears are doing. I would just, during OTAs, just watch that offensive line and see if it can click. Number 14, I have the Broncos running back RJ Harvey Jr. People are saying, some insiders are saying that he could be really good. And I kind of believe him. The Broncos don't have much running back competition. He looks very elusive. He looks like he has that speed and that juke ability. And he looks like the Broncos' future running back, possibly. People are saying don't sleep on him, and Sean Payton really likes him, and I believe them. At number 13, I have the Eagles and how the new roster going to look after this offseason. They lost a lot of key pieces, especially on that defense. They lost Josh Sweat, I'm pretty sure a couple other guys. But they had a really good draft. I really, really liked their draft. I thought that they made some fantastic picks. So I want to see kind of, does it all mesh together? Do the draft picks outweigh their losses? And how do the reigning Super Bowl champions look heading into next season? At number 12, I had the Commanders planning on building off the success that they had last season. This offseason, they traded for Laramie Tunsil. Jaden Daniels was amazing last season. They got him some more help in the draft and stuff. And I think that the Commanders are looking to make a serious Super Bowl push within the next couple of seasons, while Jaden Daniels still has that rookie contract. And I think that they could possibly do it. The NFC is just overall weaker than the AFC. Jaden Daniels is probably proven himself to be the second best quarterback in the NFC, at the lowest the third. And I think that the Commanders can make a serious Super Bowl push. At number 11, I have the Denver Broncos secondary. I mean, they're looking nasty. Of course, you have PS2, the Defensive Player of the Year award winner last season, who was absolutely amazing, especially because I feel like cornerbacks or just secondary players don't win it that much because it's not a lot of stats for them because quarterbacks are just afraid to throw their way. And then after PS2 in the draft, they go out and take cornerback Jahdae Barron, who I thought could be really good. So the Broncos secondary is looking. At number 10, I have Aaron Rodgers, and what he's going to do for the offseason is he's going to sign with the Steelers or not. I did an event recently. He said that the team he's looking at signing with is on the road against the Bears, and the Steelers have a road game against the Bears. But so do the Saints. I mean, the head coach has come out and said that they're not looking to add a veteran to the room. But you really want Tyler Shuck to be your day one starter. He has experience, but I still don't know if he's a starting caliber quarterback right now. And the Saints also are on the road against the Bears. I think people aren't realizing that the Saints could use Rodgers. I think he is an upgrade to Tyler Shuck as of right now. And just if he's going to sign with a team or not. With number 9, I have how the Colts view Daniel Jones. The Colts say that they're buying Daniel Jones to compete for the starting job against Richardson. Now I want to see, is he actually going to compete for the starting job? Or is he just say that just to push Richardson to do better? We'll have to see how the Colts view Daniel Jones within the organization during OTAs. At number 8, I have how Justin Fields is going to look with the Jets. I still feel like Fields can be a franchise guy in this league. This kind of feels like his last chance. He got benched in Pittsburgh, which I didn't think made much sense, but it's just a matter of can he perform with the Jets, because they don't have a franchise quarterback, and Fields is looking to be that guy. Number 7, I said the Raiders' new look offense. They have Geno Smith, Ashton Genty. They have Zach Bett, who they drafted in the second round. This offense looks completely different. And I just want to see how it's going to perform. Number 6, I said the Saints quarterback battle. Tyler Shuck, Spencer Rattler, maybe even Jake Haener could start. Rattler's played games for this team before, and he's talented, but I think Tyler Shuck's way better. I think if they don't sign Rodgers or sign somebody else, Tyler Shough will be the day one starter. But there is injury concerns about his injury past. At number 5, I have how the Jaguars use Travis Hunter. I mean, of course, he can play quarterback or wide receiver. I think they'll use him mainly at wide receiver. They'll have sub packages for him at cornerback. But I'm just interested to see how the Jaguars handle him. At number 4, I said, can the 49ers defense just get back to championship caliber? They lost a lot of pieces. They lost Travarius Ward. They lost Talanoa Hufanga. They lost a lot of key players to the defense. And can just the team in general get back to championship form? Can Christian McCaffrey recover? Can they deal with the loss of Deebo Samuel? Just will this team get back to the Super Bowl form, or is the window officially closed? And speaking of Talanoa Hufanga, he signed with the Broncos, just proving the fact that their secondary is going to be amazing. At number 3, I have Trey Hendrickson. He still doesn't have a contract extension with the Bengals. And he's come up publicly and said, I'm not playing with the contract I have right now. So if they want him to play, he's going to have to sign a new contract. The Bengals do not seem to be handling this the best. I mean, they're already paying Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase a lot of money, and they still need to sign Hendrickson. So that defense is going to have nobody on it. Number 2, I said the Steelers' backfield. First of all, the quarterback position. If Rodgers doesn't sign, are you going to put out Mason Rudolph? Please, no. And then that running back position, they have Caleb Johnson and Jalen Warren. How are they going to manage that? And at number 1, I said the Browns quarterback battle. Deshaun Watson's out for the year, so they have Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders. I think Flacco's going to be the day one starter. Gabriel's going to be backing him up. Sanders is going to be the third string. And I think that they won't cut Kenny Pickett because they normally have like 4 quarterbacks on the roster, but Pickett will be the 4th string quarterback. I think by midseason, either Sanders, Gabriel, or Pickett will be starting. I personally think it will be Dylan Gabriel because he's the quarterback of the future. I don't think they drafted Shedeur to be that guy. He's a 5th-round pick. Gabriel is a 3rd-round pick. They're going to probably give Gabriel the edge over Sanders unless Sanders looks better than Dylan Gabriel. I don't think Kenny Pickett sees the field. Yeah, sorry. I just think this Browns quarterback room is going to be very interesting. I think Flacco gives them the most chance to win early. But I think by mid-season, you got to start trying to look at who's your guy of the future, if he's on the roster or not. Now let's talk about Raiders punter A.J. Cole. The Las Vegas Raiders have signed punter A.J. Cole to a 4-year, $15.8 million extension that includes $11 million guaranteed, which makes him the highest paid punter in the NFL. And his current deal before that, he was set to make $3.333 million. And now he's under contract through the 2029 season. I think that this is way bigger than people think it is. I think AJ Cole is the best punter in the league. And games are won and lost when it comes to special teams. Special teams win championships. Say whatever you want. That's ultimately what games normally come down to. One good punt could save the game or lose you one if it's a bad punt. AJ Cole has been the best punter in the league for the last couple of years. He has 3 Pro Bowls and 2 All-Pro honors. And I think that this is a bigger signing for the Raiders than most people realize. That's it for today. Thanks for listening to Take the Snap.